Hello, board team. This is Chase. Wanted to give you a little bit of update on where we are with Senate Bill 128, which was the supplemental school year bill that was passed this legislative session. So, a couple things to keep in mind. This is our process, and I'm going to overview that. And then we'll kind of talk a little bit about how the decision is made. So, first, we want to present to you guys publicly on April 20th our process and what we're thinking about. And then the next day, we would send out a communication to families, essentially allowing them to fill out a Google form if their student or if they wished to repeat the school year. They would have about 10 days to do that. The deadline for that by law is May the 1st. Then we would allow some time to talk to principals. Once we know there might be 3 people that are interested in this, there might be 30 people. We're not sure. But once we know that, we want to have a conversation with the principals and get some understanding of who these students are, what their reasons are, some of what that looks like, and just get a little perspective. And then at the May board meeting, which would be May the 18th, is when you guys would actually vote and make the decision on whether to accept students for supplemental school year or not. And then last but not least, the once you if you guys decided to vote to allow this to occur, then we would ask schools in the remaining 2 weeks left to be able to have community table conversation and ensure that the families that had originally signed up are still interested in doing this, and walk through what that process looks like and what they would need to do moving forward. So a couple things to keep in mind. I think the board decision is really based on student needs and reasons. Whether or not principals give us feedback and what that feedback looks like. And then, really the number of students and implications on that financially, academically, social, emotional, those implications across the district. I think one thing to be clear on is that the board vote is either for everyone to be able to do this that applied, or for no one to be able to do this that applied. So we wouldn't be able to set a certain criteria and make determinations on a case by case basis. It would have to be all students or no students. So that's our process. Wanted to make sure that was clear and you guys had an overview of that. And we will be talking more about that on April the 20th. Thanks, guys.